Alright bros, here's a little taste of Overwatch for you. So I had the chance to play for a few hours, so about a third of the way in I realized, hey, I should be recording this, just to show you some gameplay. So as you can see, it's very just fun TF2-like gameplay, but with a lot more, with more MOBA-like characteristics, such as more heroes and more team cooperation required than some just carry the game shooters. So you have some people who use rifles, others bows, rockets, set up little mini turrets and larger turrets, lots of variety of things, from freezing people, calling down mechs, transforming, having shields, healing or hooking, a lot of variety in terms of the hero options. So I wanted to show you some of the heroes specifically that I had a lot of fun playing, and just kind of describe them so you have some heads up when we start playing. So first of all, you're looking at Zenyatta, and probably my favorite because it's the commander-like hero. He throws out little orbs and kind of marks people from the back lines. Here you're looking at Lucio. He's much more of a front line, AoE heal, AoE boost of speed, kind of in your face, a lot of fun. He has a really strong ult as well. He likes to be on the front line along with this guy, Reinhardt. Reinhardt, you see, has a big shield, which has like 2,000 health, so it's pretty critical to have someone like this. No one can shoot through it except for one of the characters. He also has the ability to like charge people and do a lot of damage, and actually most of the plays of the game, or at least the best ones that I've seen, are with Reinhardt. He definitely makes it easy to push the payload and to win games. So that's kind of your frontline tank. In comparison to that, a lot of flanking is required. Let's see, what is the clip that I put here? Oh yeah, so here's an example of everyone over by the payload, and so I just kind of sat here in my corner getting free shots, which Soldier 76 wants to do because he has consistent but no like burst damage. And then if we fast forward here, like I literally just stood away from my group because they had at least 3 pushing the payload, which is what you want for, I think, max speed, is having 3 people. So it's pretty easy for me to just kind of sit here on the sidelines and pick off people, which made it easy for them to continue to push. I knew I was playing a Bastion, so I was just kind of waiting for this guy to set up, which was easy to kill now. And then you'll see, I think this is Symmetra, yes, it's a teleporter, which is good to take down. So Soldier 76 is actually really good on the front lines as well because he has like an AoE heal, but I just felt like there was enough people over there, so that was pretty easy to pick up. And most of these, it was a little bit easier to play some of these classes. I don't have very much Hanzo gameplay because when I was recording it made the aiming a lot slower. But as you can see here, I just sit in the corner and just pick off people. And so generally when we are playing, I would imagine that we'll have kind of 3 on the cart and 1 or 2 flanking, kind of like a backline sniper or something, and it definitely made for an easy victory in this example. The next one is showing Reaper. He is awesome class because here you can see like at 10 health you can just kind of invulnerable away, and so with the flanking it's nice to just play to the guy's strengths. Even there I was shooting too early, kind of giving away my position, but he's definitely someone I would say to start trying from the beginning because he's just overpowered. Because if you can just get behind someone and shotgun them, it's very easy and you can just disappear. And obviously this is the dream, throwing out the ultimate. Just dropping behind the team and making them disappear is pretty easy with Reaper. And then there are a few people, we have Tracer, Reaper, they're all good for flanking. It's good if people have mobility, like this with Hanzo. It's really easy to get behind people and either kill people, or in this case, I think I'm going to kill this teleporter, which makes a big difference because teleporter usually will win a game. Farah, this is Farah the soldier, basically from TF2. She has, jetpacks, but she can hover and stuff, which makes it a little bit easier to rocket jump. Her ultimate is awesome, except she kind of shouts out loud and calls everyone to her attention, so you have to be a little bit careful using her ultimate from behind, but as long as people aren't looking, like in this case, makes it very easy to kill a lot of people. And here we have Junkrat, your typical zoner, just keeping people out at a choke point. So there's a lot of variety between flankers, zoners, snipers. Snipers get vision as the example here. The key is having a variety of heroes, especially in this example. We had 2 McCrees on one team, and it was about the fastest loss possible. So speaking of losses and wins, I'm going to focus on heroes that I think win defense games. So I played 2 games, one with Bastion, one with Symmetra on the same level. So here's an example of Bastion, and he just rips in terms of damage. Very strong, except people tend to just sit in place. Like for instance, you get those kills and you feel real comfortable. But I think he's better played if you pick him up and run around to a new spot and then just gun again. And every time you get up and move, you reload anyways. So I think it's advantageous to keep switching it up, and people won't snipe you or shoot rockets or whatever. You can just surprise them from around the corner. The other really strong defensive hero is Symmetra. She's got the highest win rate in the game. She has a big variety of things. These mini turrets. She can shield all of her teammates, which adds 50 health. She has those orbs, which they go through these shields, like Reinhardt shields or Winston shields. So it's super easy to just zone here for days, and no one could really come in. You'll also notice, her ultimate is to build a teleporter. So you'll notice that little number 5 by the ultimate kind of circle will show how many more people can use the teleporter until it is destroyed, since it builds instantly as a lifespan. Even defensive heroes like Symmetra, she's still pretty good in battle. So here's an example of their last kind of charge with overtime. This will show a lot of the heroes off. I was just trying to set things up here, and they kept having people charge in. Reinhardt uses ultimate there, which like knocks everyone down. Pharah used her, so everyone focused. There's Mercy's rezzing everyone, which can be super strong in most cases, but between the sentries and Hansa's ult, made it pretty easy. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed this glimpse of Overwatch. Looking forward to playing together. I have just a few more highlights and fresh beats for your viewing pleasure.